The True 360 widget. What is it and why do dealers need it? This is an example of the SRP True 360 widget or our digital asset. It's simply a live link to our True 360 inspection report directly from a dealer's website. Even further, what is it? It's 2 lines of script added to a dealer's website, which will display a live link to the True 360 inspection report if an inspection has been performed. Now let's take a live example of a vehicle on a dealer's website and what a customer, what an online shopper will see as they're navigating through their buying funnel. So this is exactly what your online shopper sees. This is Bill Jacobs in Chicago. It's a dealership that has bought into the True 360 process. They buy clean inventory, not a lot of volume, but definitely engaged. So your online shopper sees this certified pre-owned 2016 BMW 5 Series 528 with navigation system, 26,000 miles and a price of $25,000. This is a great car. Remember, with all the dealer sites out there, they found yours. And with all of the cars on their site, they found this car. Mr. Customer is looking for someone to say, this is a good car. It's a great deal. Go for it. But let's see exactly what their next step is, right? They're looking for security. So who do they turn to? The only choice they know, which is Carfax. And bam, yellow triangle, accident reported. Now we're putting the brakes. So now maybe the dealership, maybe the car, maybe the color of the car, maybe the price of the car, they're still a little bit engaged. So they're going to scroll further down. And what are they going to see? On 10/9/2019, Illinois damage report, accident reported involving the right rear impact, damage to the rear. You and I both know what their next move is. They're out. Deal done, on to the next car, hopefully next car on your dealer's website and not to the next dealer. But let's take a look at the kind of the habits of a dealership that is using True 360. That was kind of an example without the True 360 process in place. So this is exactly how your customer is shopping online. They're scrolling through their website, and this is Bill Jacobs' website, and lo and behold, there's the certified pre-owned 2016 car that we were just looking at. The only difference is, wow, I see this True 360 digital asset or the widget right there. So let's take a look. Let's now, whether through curiosity or whether a trained BDC staff member or a sales team member is directing them to this button, we click on it. What are we seeing? 98, check mark indicating no structure, previous history, minor cosmetic repairs, current vehicle condition, no damage found. This is an excellent example of where a trained BDC department could use this report to neutralize this thing of accident history and kind of get them into that buying funnel. So let's back up a minute and let's take a look again what that shopper may do. Now they may start here with that True 360 button, but they may click on the Carfax. And what do you see? Yes, we see that yellow triangle, accident reported. And what are we doing here? We're immediately addressing that. The blue icon, inspection found, minor damage repairs. Now you can definitely see how we're neutralizing this thing of that accident history. If we scroll down further, we still see that Illinois damage report here, but there's enough sweat equity at this point from the consumer. Remember, they want to buy this car. They're looking for someone, they're looking for us, that third-party vehicle inspection company, and say, hey, this is a good deal. This car is good. It's safe for your family. And if you scroll down right here on 2/12/2020, True 360 did an inspection report. Vehicle inspected for prior damage. Minor damage was reported. Cosmetic repairs found to the rear end. And we can view the report here, but before we do so, let's see what the box has to say. Minor damage, usually cosmetic, including dents, scratches to the vehicle body. And once again, this 100% of the time, we're live linking right here as well in the detail sections of Carfax. It'll bring you right to our report. There's the 98, there's a check mark for no structure, previous vehicle history, minor cosmetic repair, current vehicle condition, no damage found. This is exactly what your online shopper requires to make a purchase of this type. You see that accent, yellow accent triangle? They need some confidence to get to vehicle choice validation. So let's give some added benefit to Mr. Dealer who still may or may not be convinced at this point. One thing that we're able to do on a monthly basis is provide some analytics to everything we do. And these analytics are really our next step of the sale, right? Numbers don't lie, they tell a story, and we have a chance for course correction. So this is an example of one of our reports, Land Rover Buckhead from February 1st to February 29th. The vehicle inspection summary, we inspected 20 vehicles. The average cosmetic score was 95. We found 0 structure. And our most recent inspection was February 28th. Now, the inspection results, we had 5 vehicles that had very minor cosmetic repairs. We had 7 minor cosmetic repairs, and we had 8 past pre-sale analysis. At the next box, you'll see where the inspections took place, as you'd expect, in Georgia. Our top inspector was Keith Holliday with those 20 inspections. And here you'll see the VINs of the vehicles that were inspected. Now, this is the widget analytics from the inspections that were done. So we had 20 inspections during that time. Here we see the SRP clicks were 40 for the SRP widget. The VDP clicks were 34. So that's 74 actionable items on that website. And more importantly, we had 2 minutes and 54 seconds of session time. Now, this is on top of a dealer's own session time. So this is a great point for you to ask, hey, Mr. Dealer, do you know what your bounce rate is? Do you know what your session time is? Typically, you're going to hear anything anywhere from 20 seconds to a minute, minute and a half. This 2 minutes and 54 seconds is on top of that. This is very close to our national average, which is right between, about 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Some higher, some less. As you move to the next item here, you'll see your activity by device. This is breaking down the traffic by mobile, desktop, and tablet. You'll have your event trends here, which is events by date, and then your activity by day of the week, which is some interesting information for the dealer to have. And then you'll have your top performing VINs here. So you'll see this 701838 VIN had 8 widget clicks. I'd like to interact with the dealer. I wonder how long it took for that car to be sold post-inspection. And then here's the rest of the top performing VINs. And then this is a great activity by location. So yes, they're located in Georgia. However, they had clicks in several states on the East Coast and even some over here in Nevada. That's great. That's what dealers in today's climate are looking for, that online shopper, that out-of-state buyer, and this really leads to that. And this is really our next steps. One thing I might dwell on is, how can we get that B2C department trained? How do we get that sales staff trained? We're going to get some more clicks on this. We're going to get the session time up, and we're going to really lead those customers down to vehicle choice validation. Just a reminder how easy it is to get the widget up and running on a site. We simply send this link to the dealer or show them that. They click on the link, fill out the indicated fields, sign with their mouse. We take care of the rest. That gives us authorization to talk to their web provider on their behalf, and we'll get the widget up probably within 24 to 72 hours. And the other key point that we need for the dealer to remember is, what value does the widget have? The True 360 widget speaks to that online shopper, that out-of-state buyer. It talks to that guy in his house behind his mouse 24/7 while you in the dealership is sleeping. Our True 360 digital asset, the widget, is working for you. As always, our True 360 contacts. I'm Scott Lilico. We have Richard Rowe, Greg Onofre, Carl Warren. We're all ready to assist however you may need us, whether it's to jump on the phone, squash some objections, go through the sales pitch, training, whatever you need, we're here for you. We have our technician hotline for any technical difficulties that you may be having in the field with your VCIs, 941-677-0149, and any in-field inspection questions, call RJ Larson or James Beatty.